Hey guys, today I'll be talking about if Qui Gon Jin survived his battle with Darth Maul and what would happen to Anakin after the Battle of Naboo. Alright, so it. Scene.
Here in this scene, Qui-Gon's going to survive in this scenario. So after this, he takes Anakin to the Jedi Council on Coruscant to see if they will train the boy. And Qui-Gon asks to be his master, and the Jedi Council accept. So they go to the planet Ilum to train for Jedi. And in this scenario, I believe Qui-Gon's going to teach him more about the Force than lightsaber skills. I still reckon he's still gonna learn form 4 in his fighting style, but he's gonna be more taught about the Force and how to connect with it. So while these events are happening, Qui-Gon obviously is still alive, and Palpatine's plan is sort of falling, but he still wants to try and get Anakin. So by this time, Dooku is a Sith now, and he's gonna set Dooku's going to try to find Anakin for Palpatine. Around this time, um, Anakin's 14, still training by Qui-Gon, and he's learning more about the Force and how to stay emotionally connected. And also, he's learning, he's studying the Obi-Wan battle and Qui-Gon battle on how to defeat Sith Lords. He's studying archives because Qui-Gon lets him, because that's all he wanted really. And he's gonna have a yellow lightsaber because he's very connected to the Force and he can duel. Alright, so by now, Anakin's 17, around 19, 17 to 19, and the Battle of Geonosis is coming up. So Obi-Wan still gets assigned to protect Padme from the bounty hunter Jango Fett. And I believe Anakin will be back at the temple by then and will also get assigned. Relationship will still be the same between Anakin and Padme. And they will still go to Naboo to protect the senator. And they will obviously fall in love, do all that, and Obi-Wan will get captured by Dooku. And this is what Palpatine wanted. Obi-Wan to get caught by Dooku so Anakin can come and rescue him. And Anakin and Padme go to Geonosis and they get captured, obviously. And then they have the scene of them kissing, and then they get taped to the poles for the monsters to try and kill them. And the attack of Geonosis will happen. The clones will still be there with their inhibitor chips, and but this time Qui-Gon will still be alive and be there. So he will sense that Dooku's there and Jango Fett's. So he will be the one that walks up to Dooku because Dooku was his old master, and he won't hesitate to fight Dooku. And Windu will be there as well, but they won't capture Dooku. The events of Attack of Geonosis will still happen. Anakin won't lose his hands because he won't be fighting Dooku when he escapes. He just escapes, and um, after this, Anakin will like be more connected with Palpatine because by this time Palpatine and Anakin will be talking. While Qui Gon's still there, but Anakin would have saved his mother by now as well, and he would be happy with that. Also, Qui-Gon would have known about Anakin and Padme's wedding because Anakin wouldn't hesitate to tell Qui-Gon because Qui-Gon knows that the Jedi were confused and blinded by the Force. And Qui-Gon by now is starting to sense something terrible happening, but he doesn't know exactly. And Palpatine is fearing even more by the second why this is happening. So, Revenge of the Sith is happening, and Anakin and Obi-Wan will still go help the Chancellor, and they will save him. They will escape, and Anakin and Padme will be having a kid as also. And he won't. He'll still have his nightmares because Palpatine will plant him in his head, and he won't hesitate to tell Qui Gon that he's having a kid because Qui Gon will know and help him, like um, try and find how to heal people that he loves. So Qui Gon will take him to the archives, and he'll be studying for ages and ages. And then Palpatine will call him to his office, and Palpatine will take him to the theater room, and he will tell him the story about Dark Plagueis and how he could heal anyone he loved except for himself. And Anakin will want to know the power while still studying the archives, and he will ask Qui Gon about this power. And Qui Gon will say, "There's no such thing. You can look in the archives, and there's no such thing as Dark Plagueis healing everyone." And he will believe Qui Gon because Qui Gon's never lied, and he's never lied to Qui Gon because Qui Gon taught him that way. So Palpatine will be more sussed out by Qui Gon, and Qui Gon will want to know what his plans are because he sensed something massive with the clones, and he will want to know what the clones are up to and what he's up to. So he'll send Anakin to go spy on him, and Anakin will do. Anakin will do that. And while this is happening, Obi-Wan's on Utapau fighting Grievous. Yoda's on Kashyyyk. Fisto, um, Qui-Gon, and Windu at the temple with Anakin. And Anakin by now will find out that Palpatine's a Sith Lord, and he'll go straight to Qui-Gon, and Qui-Gon will tell him, "You gotta wait till the other masters here: Yoda, Obi-Wan, Kiadi Mundi, Plo Koon," and they'll all rush him in his office. And by now they're all back, so they all go to arrest him or kill him by now. And Palpatine knows this, so when they rush him, he gets nervous and he's cornered by the 7 Jedi Masters and 1 Jedi Knight, and he feels overwhelmed. So obviously he kills Fisto and the other 3 that go with Windu at the start. Plo Koon, Yoda, Windu, Qui-Gon, Anakin, Obi-Wan, uh, and Kiadi, Kiadi, Mundi, whatever his name is, um, rush him, and he gets too scared, and he cuts a window on his glass, and he flees the building and goes up to his um, ship and flees to the planet of the fire breathers, where he goes and finds Darth Maul and trains him, and then returns one day to seek revenge. So while he's doing this, Anakin's given birth to Luke and Leia, and Padme's still alive, and he enrolls them into the Jedi Temple at a young age and teaches them until the day that Maul and Palpatine return. Hopefully you like this video. Stay tuned for part 2 of Palpatine and Maul's return. This is what I think will happen if Qui-Gon stayed alive. Hope you enjoyed.